Hey there, Divine Messages 333 LLC. This is Lisa. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. This reading will be for Taurus. This is going to be love themed, but not necessarily romantic love, just whatever comes out regarding love. I've already set that intention. Now, if it turns into some type of work, if work or career life path kind of slips in, it's because they're somehow connected with love. It's not going to happen for everyone. I'm not even saying that that's what's going to come up in this reading, but I just want to make that clear. I did set the intention already that this is for Taurus and for love. So I have a lot of different decks here. I primarily use Oracle. And by oracle, I don't mean just like traditional oracle decks. I mean any type of decks that speak to me. That's what I use. If you want to check out my channel, I have lots of other ways that I bring messages. So I read energy, nature. I pick up signs and messages when I'm out in nature, and I put them on video. Those are also messages. I bring messages through music. So songs that come to me, I pull cards a lot of times with them, or I just read the energy that's coming. I get channeled. I get messages that come to me, and then I relay them through the songs as well. So yeah, and I just want to say that I also have a 50% off deal going on right now for readings. You can find all the details in the description box or the bio, whatever you call it, on my channel or below on this video. If you don't know where to find the description box, you can go to my channel and you will see it says open your mind wider than your eyes, and you'll see the word more. Click on more, and that will bring you to all the details on how to reach me, pay for a reading, what kind of readings, all of that. And if you like this video, if you like my vibe, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with anyone that you think it could help. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you are alerted when new videos come up. Like I said, that could be all kinds of different ways that these messages come. So I don't just use cards. And if you're open to receiving messages in general, then you'll understand the messages that I bring through the various ways. Not everyone is open, so not everyone's going to understand it. It may seem very obscure to some people, and that's okay. It's just not for them. Totally fine. All right, so let's start with Taurus. This is a love-related, love-themed reading. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be romantic love that comes through for the message. It could be any type of love, okay? So we are going to start. I can't remember what these cards are called. What can you tell us about love regarding Taurus? What message does Taurus, what message are we bringing for Taurus? We have confront and dedicated effort. This is weird glare. Is that a glare on the... Okay. So we have confront. I feel like Taurus, in the past, maybe you haven't wanted to look at yourself. You haven't wanted to look at your inner child. But you are being faced with that. there's blessings that come with that. Okay. I'm using a timer to kind of keep myself um, on track because my readings tend to go on a little long, and I'm trying to cut that down. So if you see me doing something here, I'm just checking the timer so I don't go over, which I may, but you know. Okay, so it's number 18. So 1 and 8 is 9. I feel like there's an ending. So this ending could be that you are no longer able to avoid looking at yourself. You're no longer able to deny um, the inner child and your shadow side. We all have, you know, some people call it a shadow side, some people call it a dark side, a negative, whatever. The parts that we don't necessarily want others to see, maybe we're not proud of, maybe we try to hide. But I feel like there's an ending there. Like, I feel like you've maybe even been forced to look at it. It could be because you are in, you may not necessarily physically be in isolation, like you may have people around you, but you may be feeling very like alone. You may be feeling like people have turned their back on you. Others may feel like you've turned your back on them, or you've even turned your back on yourself. I feel like it's deep rooted and it has to do with matters of the heart, love, probably feeling very alone as a child. And you may feel like you're very, very different. Like sometimes you may even identify with, you know, what do I want to say? Like the indigo child, the star seed. You may identify, like, almost feel like you're not even from this planet. Like, almost like, even if you don't identify like that, or you haven't had thoughts of that, you may feel like you're almost like an alien in another world because you've been very, very alone. I feel like you've felt you were very alone ever since you were young. And it's time for that to close. It's time for you to start the clouds are separating so you're able to see through that. It's time for you to start looking at that. I feel like it's kind of scary for you though. This will take dedicated effort. So we have number 8 again. You will be blessed by doing this. You will not find true love. You will not find true love. The divine wants you to have that. The divine wants everyone to be loved, whether it's love for self first. But in order to find true companionship with another being, you have to have that. You have to have the love for yourself first. I feel like this could have to do with your parents, your family, The red is giving me root chakra. It will take dedicated effort. You have to be very intentional if you're going to be looking at yourself and working on yourself. I mean, especially if you've been avoiding it for so long, you have to be very intentional. It's a work in progress. But I'm hearing rewrite your story. I'm hearing narrative. I feel like you have created a narrative. I feel like you've created this narrative because you didn't want to face what was the reality. What the reality was. You didn't really want that to be your reality. So you created something else. You created this illusion, and just like you did that, you from the reality you can create something new. You can create a new vision for yourself, but starting from reality. Okay, so maybe you have, I keep getting like this mother problem, mother issue, mother, something to do with the mother. Maybe your mother wasn't there for you. So, for some it could be the father, but I'm really getting mother. And, it doesn't have to be that, like, you didn't have a good relationship with your mother. So now you don't trust women. I mean, that's the reality. That could be the reality for you or for some people. But it can also just be a part of it. It's just a part. It's just a couple pages of the book. It doesn't mean it has to be the whole book. It doesn't have to carry, that theme doesn't have to carry through from beginning to end. It's just a part. It's just a few chapters. Okay? be decisive. If this person contacts you and there is confusion, and you're not sure which way you want to go, you do need to reassess some things. What have you been working on in your life? How will this impact your life? You know, I think can consider this like a new connection, a reconnection. How will that impact your life? You know, if you're going to reconnect with someone who still needs some healing and you have been healing, you know, you're not on the same level, you're not on the same timeline, you're not in alignment with each other. How are you going to reconnect if you're like this? Are you going to come lower yourself? Because it's going to take them time to, you know, and I'm not saying that someone's above another person. I'm just talking about like alignment and timelines, and think of it as being like in grades in school. You know, if let's say, you know, you guys both started out the same year, so you know you're by the time you're in junior high, you know, you're both in the same grade, but then one person took some summer school, did some extra credit, and they were able to skip for their freshman year in high school, and now they're in the, you know, they're a sophomore, and this person, you know, got sick, or they skipped school a lot, they got held back. Well, they're still 2 grades behind you. How are you guys going to connect if you don't have the same, you know, you don't have the same school schedule? You guys go to 2 different buildings. You know, none of your classes are going to be together. I mean, how are you going to make that work? You know, one person has after school activities, so, you know, hanging out in the evenings isn't going to work. And then maybe, you know, they picked up some kind of extra thing, or the you know, the one who failed has to do extra classes on the weekend. Like, how are you going to actually make that, how are you going to reassess and make that, you know, work? Be decisive. You know, are you going to be wishy-washy? Are you going to flip-flop? Are you going to say, yeah, we can hang out and talk and be friends, and then the next week you're not really sure about it and you're leaving this person hanging? You know, maybe you've been through something, maybe there was abuse and you want to give back. You know, you can be of service, you can volunteer. It doesn't have to, you know, you don't have to give therapy to somebody, but maybe just being in service some way will help you also. Because I mean, we can heal from things, but we're always going to be going through things. You know, we're always going to be, there's always going to be new things that are coming in our lives. And it doesn't mean we have to heal from everything, like it's everything is a trauma, or a bad experience. But giving back is also, you know, giving to yourself. So that may speak to some people. Okay, well, I hope this helped you, Taurus or cross watcher. I I wish you a lot of courage. Again, I feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm not sad personally, but it's just like I'm feeling like this choked up feeling. Almost like if two people were talking and someone was so excited to finally actually be talking with someone again, and then the other person's like, well, okay, well, I guess I should probably get going, you know, I gotta go to bed, I gotta do this, and the one who's been waiting to talk to the person this whole time, they're getting choked up. Like it's like they can't believe it's actually happening, and they understand that they have to hang up with this person because they have to, you know, work in the morning or something, but it's like they just don't want it to end, is the feeling that I'm getting, and that's making me feel like choked up, like someone's feeling like they imagine talking with them a lot, like someone is talking, imagining that a lot, someone's fantasizing, daydreaming about reconnecting with someone. But if it were to really happen, there'd be this moment where it's like reality comes back, like, I have to let them go again. I mean, will we talk again? Will they give me a chance to talk with them a second time? You know, I don't want to let them go this time. I wish I could just go through the phone and be with them right now. You know, I just want the healing to be over with so we can be back together. So, you know, let's just like forget this happened and like let's just be together again type of, that's what I'm really picking up. So this one card, I keep looking at it, so I'm just going to pick it up. In one ear, out the other. That may be how someone felt another person was in the relationship. Like whatever was said just like went in one ear and out the other. I don't know. So, like I said, I have 50% off on readings right now. That's going till April 19th, 2025. These readings are timeless, by the way. So let's say you don't even see this until June. Okay, then this is probably coming up for you around that time. I wish you all the best. I hope that you do dedicate, you know, you make a dedicated effort to yourself, to your life, to your happiness, and take care of yourself. We will see you next time. Thank you, and thank you for the thumbs up.